Alright, I love this.
Okay, so
Power theft of B-dubs.
Oh wow, these cards are something. Okay. I would like to make an opening statement of the defendant, Charles. Buffalo Wild. Charles
Wait,
Buffalo Wild Wings is accused. Shut your mouth, Jeff.
Oh my gosh, sorry about that.
Alright.
Please have the floor.
Charles Buffalo Wild Wings Leon is being accused of hourly theft of 20 hours stolen in the week of August of 2024.
My defendant,
I have
Charles
no faith in
Buffalo
your
Wild Wings
client.
Leon, would never steal from B-dubs, as he is the #1 Buffalo Wild Wings employee, and he would never do such a thing. It is his favorite restaurant chain of all time. He would never do anything to harm them.
My first evidence to suggest that my client stole hours is Charlie's computer CPU. It's the latest edition, costing $10,000.
What?
The CPU clearly cannot be obtained by just going through the simple 10-hour-a-week shift that Charlie Buffalo Wild Wing Leon does. So I'd suggest. So it only hints that this defendant here has stolen hours.
I do agree with that.
I'm calling in Doctor, who is Charlie Buffalo Wild Wings Leon, is his doctor, and he also does his taxes, and he does not have extra hours.
Okay, can we let
Just
witness
take the
speak?
floor with this.
I have an objection.
What's your objection?
A doctor cannot be doing their client's taxes. There's a code that's against a code, some type of tax reform code that I don't have the statute on.
Okay. Well, I don't see that as relevant then if you can't bring up the specific statute.
'Cause that was the
Breaking
evidence
news.
presented with.
Oh shoot! Carl's now stealing from B-dubs. Oh shoot!
Yeah, I misspelled it.
Oh.
Whatever. Carl's.
Charles. Okay, well, Charles is also, but he's not in Charlie or so. Again, defense. I'll ask again. Why is it converted to yen and not U.S. dollars?
Because that's the evidence I've supported. That was given. But it's not my turn anymore.
Okay.
He is on the clock, shift working, but he's just in the bathroom, getting a little bit of hanky spanky with his hanky wanky.
Okay.
Wouldn't he just be
Okay.
stealing hours in order to do that still?
Exactly, he's stealing hours.
Okay.
I'm
That piece-
showing you evidence.
That piece of
he's stealing
evidence
hours.
is kind of on thin ice, buddy. But all right. For now, okay.
For your information, any hanky-spanky time is on break time, not during work hours.
Bro!
Yes,
How do
sir.
you know about that?
He
Well,
is
if we
given.
had any security footage, it would timestamp at what time he received the hanky spanking. So, and if it was during his assigned break time, then
Well,
it would be fine. But
like
we
all
don't have that.
bathrooms, there's not cameras in there. So
nope, the cameras
Objection!
enter the bathroom.
Objection!
What?
I have evidence that would suggest that there is a camera in that bathroom that he was doing the hanky spanky with.
really,
You allow me,
Hey,
Honor?
I'd really like to see this.
As you can see, Charlie made some CP in that bathroom.
Cyberpunk?
What?
No. Can we get the
wouldn't
juror
it
out of here?
suggest that Buffalo Wild Wings is committing a felony by having cameras in the bathroom?
Breaking
No, no, no.
news.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
Oh,
we got some B-dubs in Japan now.
I'm not sure about their laws.
It's for the yen conversion.
Oh, of course.
Your Honor, it's not a security camera. It was Charlie's camera.
Okay, what does the CP stand for?
Child porn, Your Honor.
Call of
Child
Duty
porn.
points.
That's
Sure. This is really relevant.
So yeah, from my sources,
I guess I know what image
we
I'm drawing
found-
Why
next.
did it just go straight upward? Okay.
from my sources, we found CP of Charles and a minor in the Buffalo Wild Wings bathroom, recorded by Charles himself, I admit to you, which would
Okay.
suggest that he was stealing hours during his work time.
Breaking news!
Oh shoot.
There we go. Last piece.
Charles recording.
Oh.
Okay. It's out in the
Good,
public.
Not going well.
Defense, you're kind of on your left limb here, not gonna lie. So you better have a bombshell for the court.
That did not help
That
the
makes
defense
sense.
at all.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, I just received evidence that this was not real CP, and in fact for a movie.
all right.
Just speculation.
Prosecution wants to close this case out, pretty much set in stone. But just anything else you want to bring to the table?
No, there's. I think I set my case, Your Honor.
The rest of your case, okay.
I rest my case.
All right, defense. Anything?
There's not much more I can say.
All right.
Oh.
So how'd we get the picture? Where'd that come from?
Zach uploaded it. you whenever.
So you should just like.
Yeah.
Grimace is
What the
accused
fuck?
of serial rape. Okay.
Let me find a photo.
All right.
Objection. This is cap.
All right. You don't speak, sir. All right. I'll give you the opening floor, prosecutor.
There's multiple recordings of victims with Grimace's bodily fluids over them.
That's your opening
Shortly,
statement.
shortly after consuming Grimace shakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually really good evidence.
Defending the opening statement.
I guess it was in.
Well, I have evidence straight from the scene of the crime, which says otherwise. And here it is. As you can see, this is actually has nothing to do with Grimace. This evidence is completely unrelated to my Grimace here.
That's compelling.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, incorrect.
Please shut up.
All right. That's your turn, prosecutor.
Incorrect, because Grimace's body fluids are not the same as any other ones. They are purple, and the ones found are purple.
No, there's not any.
Do you have any?
Objection?
Yeah.
I'd have to
I'm
give.
not done.
Treat it like.
Okay.
This was made in order to frame Grimace. You see, as the evidence clearly shows that this is not Grimace's, they just simply changed the color of their own in order to try and frame him. And that's
Do
it.
you have proof
That's the
there's
simple
someone
facts.
framing?
Yeah, but
I
mean,
do. There is. I just gave the evidence earlier. You can check it.
And that was
That
fact.
this
that
is
was
in fact
proven wrong.
not Grimace's. This is Marcus's.
Well, that is
Proven
true. That is
wrong.
that is evidence right there. That is Marcus.
It's clear evidence,
That is
and
clear
you can't simply
evidence.
refute this evidence that I've already given out.
That is true. Prosecutor, it is your turn. Do you have any type of information or evidence that would prove that that the defendant is guilty?
I do.
Moving on from condom on a pickle and your semen being found at the crime.
I do have evidence. In fact, I have evidence to support that he has, that he spiked glasses in order to commit these crimes.
Come on now, dog.
Of course, he
Elaborate.
used the disguises during this case, but we have DNA evidence on the glasses that he used, that they've all been Grimace.
It is the defendant turn. Do you have any?
Let me get this
evidence?
straight, Miss Prosecutor. You believe that he has spiked these glasses in order to commit these crimes, and that all of these crimes have been committed in a bar. Is that right?
That's where the original. That's where it starts out. Yes.
In that case, I actually have evidence here that says otherwise. You see, in this computer that is full of business secrets, it actually shows that Grimace was not a member of this bar at all at any point in time.
Are you saying that Jin Computer conducts business with this bar?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well,
And
Grimace
inside its
wasn't at
records,
the
there
bar.
are no evidence of Grimace ever entering this bar.
I accept that evidence, but do you have any rebuttal?
Yes. Well, it is unknown when, or it is the unknown to the employers of the bars because he, as I've said before, he goes in with a disguise. Only through DNA testing on his glasses can we tell that it's Grimace.
Basis are you coming up with that he goes in with disguises?
Because he goes in not looking like Grimace, but yet leaves Grimace DNA saliva on the glasses.
But from the prosecutor's evidence, they found on Jin's computer that it is known in full of business secrets that apparently Grimace was at this said bar.
Well, if you listen to what the defendants said, they said that they thought, at least, that Grimace was never at this bar, when in fact he was.
You're right. You're right. All right.
Grimace is open.
Breaking news!
Oh.
Grimace has caused an uproar on the community.
Oh shoot. That's very compelling. That's very compelling news article there.
But it does not state anything about him using disguises.
Oh. That is true.
Yeah,
Go on.
in fact, when I was at the bar, Grimace and I were finishing up the business deal.
So what you're saying was you saw Grimace and not a disguised person?
Yeah, no, he's a big purple guy.
Huh.
Say that again?
Get out! Alright. What do you have to say about that, what do you have to say about the defendant?
And in any case, if Grimace was at the bar and his DNA has been found in these glasses, who's to say that he wasn't just in fact drinking at this bar as one does and leaving DNA from drinking as one does?
But in your previous statement, you said that this Jin's computer who's been doing business deals, you said that he didn't see Grimace anywhere in this bar.
Yes, this witness here has said that he has gone to a bar, not necessarily the one we are speaking of, with Grimace before. That is believed to
Breaking
be
news!
Oh.
Oh. Oh shoot. That was video recording of Grimace drugging a woman.
Taking at Jin's bar, no less.
You have
Now, it
anything
never
to say?
specifies gin, it just says said bars.
Been to Jin's bar, and I can recognize it.
All right. I will give it the floor to the defendant unless you want to add new evidence to this case.
I believe I rest my case.
Okay. Defendant, I feel like you might have something to combat that.
So as I've already previously stated, the fact that his DNA can be found on these mugs is not something that convicts him of any crime, as he could have simply been drinking out of these mugs.
Right next to the victim? Unlikely.
I just realized I draw a lot of 9/11.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Breaking news!
Oh, shoot. That's compelling. Defendant, I'm gonna give you the floor. What's anything to proclaim that Grimace is truly innocent?
Well, the evidence is in this breaking news article, in fact. As you can see, that Grimace has, in fact, been very busy with a very different, rather than supposedly assaulting all of these people.
This is a second grade.
And he was, in
not
fact,
the same.
in tower.
Who's to say? All I know is that I wasn't there. I've been studying the case. You know what? He didn't do it. He did not do it.
I gotta take the word of the police officer.
But he was at 2001, 9/11.
Really?
Yeah, he was at 9. He literally was at 9/11.